Well, my intention here is to split this hive by putting the queen into this brood box with a couple of frames of brood, maybe even put the supers at the top, on top over a queen excluder. That will leave those two bottom boxes queenless, and so we'll have to deal with those with queen cells later on. But first, the challenge is to find the queen in those two brood boxes. She is marked. We looked at her a few days ago and found her and marked her, so she is marked. But even so, she's a dark queen, and those two brood boxes could hide her very well. Anyway, here we go. Now there are a few drones above the queen excluder here, so they'll be very pleased to be released. And the queen on the underside. Right. I'm going to put some of the full frames, like that one, full frames of food, into this box. I'm going to put two in, I think probably the outside ones of these. Well, so far I've looked at every frame once and not found the queen, so back to the beginning and start again. Alright, well I found her. She's on there, she is. So it's got a little green, not very much green on her. It's quite dark, as you can see. Well, it's taken quite a long time to find this queen in these two boxes. She was on that third frame from the end. So now I've got to shake the bees into the box. They've been very tolerant, these bees, so far, to put up with this amount of messing with. So let's hope they're not going to be too bad about being shaken. Oh, that's all the bees shaken off the brood frames. A lot of those will fly back because they're flying bees and they'll fly back home. But hopefully quite a few will also stay with the queen, and I'm going to put the two supers on top as well for the time being, so that any young bees in there can look after the queen as well. Right, well that job's done now. And this hive's got the queen in. A couple of supers above the queen excluder which can come off before it moves. These two boxes are now queenless and have all the flying bees, and plenty of frames of eggs and brood, so they can make some queen cells. And then in a week or so's time, a few days maybe, I can come in and break this down and put frames into new boxes and take some away. Right, I'm here at this hive again, and now I'm going to take the super off above the queen excluder, take the queen excluder off, put a feeder on and give them some feed. I'm shaking all the bees off these frames into that box. That's the grass cutter in the background, I think. Doesn't look so many of them when they're all on just basically two frames. But the feed will probably change that, or at least that's the idea. Hopefully we'll change that. Right, that's how I'm going to leave this for a while. There's feed in the feeder, bees in the brood box, and a few bees all over the place. They can all go into the blue box. And in a few days' time, I'll put some more feed in the feeder. 3rd of May, and come to deal with that bees in this second box. There was a swarm in this one, but it looks like they've gone. Looks like they didn't want to stay, or maybe they're, oh no, maybe they are still there. No, they're still there. So this is the one I'm going to deal with though, and I don't know what's going on here. And they seem to be still like in this little corner here. The wind's getting up, it's getting colder. This is the queen I couldn't find, or the bees with the queen I couldn't find in here. These are bees on Langstroth frames. Well, none of the queen cells are particularly large, so maybe that's just the way it is with these bees. Anyway, there's plenty of them in both boxes. 2 new boxes taken away from here with queen cells in from this box that was one of the 2 surviving colonies here this last winter. Now there are more bees around that have turned up from elsewhere, so we'll have to deal with those later on. Never quite sure whether they've actually moved in or whether they're just cleaning out old honey. But there's a few super frames left here. I haven't been through them all, and I would be surprised there isn't a queen cell on one of those as well. Either way, I'll look next time. Anyway, that's it here for today.